The quiet cul-de-sac of Maple Grove buzzed with whispers as dusk settled over the manicured lawns. Karen Mitchell, the self-appointed president of the neighborhood's unofficial HOA, strutted with an air of authority. Her clipboard, filled with petty complaints about unmowed grass and unapproved mailboxes, was her scepter. Today, her target was a sleek black sedan parked slightly off-center in front of the Johnsons' house. Its polished surface gleamed, but to Karen, it was an ISORIA violation of her unwritten rules. She didn't know it belonged to Colonel Marcus Reed, a decorated Army commander visiting his sister. Karen's irritation flared. She'd warned the neighborhood about outsider vehicles cluttering their pristine street. Without a second thought, she dragged her key across the car's door, leaving a jagged silver scar. The sound was sharp, satisfying. She smirked, unaware of the storm she'd unleashed. Marcus stepped out of the Johnsons' house, his uniform crisp, his eyes narrowing at the sight of the damage. "Who did this?" His voice, low and commanding, silenced the evening crickets. Neighbors peeked from behind curtains, sensing a showdown. Karen, undeterred, stepped forward, her chin high. "This car doesn't belong here," she snapped. "We have standards." Marcus's jaw tightened. "That's a military vehicle, ma'am. Property of the U.S. Army." The weight of his words hung in the air, but Karen scoffed, doubling down. "I don't care who you are. You don't get special treatment." Her defiance was a spark in a powder keg. The crowd grew neighbors, some siding with Karen's community pride, others horrified by her audacity. Tom, a timid retiree, tried to mediate, his voice shaky. "Karen, maybe we should talk this out." The argument escalated. Karen accused Marcus of arrogance, while he countered with her reckless vandalism. Voices rose, accusations flew, and the cul-de-sac became a battlefield of egos. Karen's supporters cheered her stand for order, but Marcus's quiet fury commanded respect. He didn't raise his voice, didn't need to. "You've crossed a line," he said, his gaze piercing. "This isn't about rules. It's about respect." The tension peaked when Karen, emboldened by her crowd, shoved her clipboard toward Marcus, demanding he leave. He didn't flinch. Instead, he called for military police. Sirens wailed in the distance, and Karen's bravado cracked. The neighbors fell silent as MPs arrived, documenting the damage. Karen's defiance crumbled into panic. She hadn't expected consequences. Marcus, stone-faced, watched as she stammered excuses. The aftermath was brutal. The HOA dissolved under public scrutiny, and Karen faced charges for vandalism. Her reputation, once her pride, lay in tatters. Marcus, though vindicated, took no joy in it. "This wasn't about winning," he told Tom later. "It was about accountability." The neighborhood, once united by Karen's rules, fractured into whispers of shame and division. The scratched car became a symbol not of victory, but of hubris. Karen's fall was a bitter pill, a reminder that power, unchecked, destroys more than metal. The cul-de-sac would never be the same, haunted by the cost of one reckless act. What do you think was Karen's stand for? Community standards, justified? Or did Marcus deserve justice for her actions? Share your thoughts on where the line between community rules and personal respect lies.